Carlo has a wonderful way to leave you with a lasting impression the first time you meet him.
And I remember the first time going to meet Carlo with my father-in-law.
He just makes things happen. He is a man with a vision.
And how nervous I was to meet the legend, Carlo Baldassarra.
We've done business with him from the region, and he's a man of his word.
When I entered the room, he was so warm and so inviting.
Someone who has an incredible work ethic.
The man is a genius when it comes to business.
He's always coming up with new ideas. Every day.
Yeah, he is a builder 100%.
Carlo Baldassarra is by far one of the most prolific developers and community builders in Canada.
You know, when you really got to know him, the kindest man, always talking about his family.
I think that's very important to him because because of how he grew up.
Carlo Baldassarra was born in Veroli, about an hour east of Rome in Lazio.
January 20th, 1939.
He has some stories about him, maybe as a teenager, as a kid, you know, talking to girls and stuff.
Everyone wanted him.
Yeah, he was a popular guy growing up. Yeah. I don't know if that's actually true or not. He just tells us, oh, the ladies loved him. But he says that in front of my grandmother too, so she just smiles and stuff and doesn't say anything.
He talks about coming to Canada at 19 with only $50.
Came to Canada alone, and he started working in Canada as a carpenter.
Just think about any 19-year-old leaving their homeland, going to a new country, not being able to speak the language, kind of wondering about this new place and new life and what it might all mean.
One of the things that he really likes talking to us about is when he left Italy, his mother gave him this blessing. Remember the Trinity keep you safe. The most important thing to him is what his mother told him, the Trinity keep you safe.
People saw the work ethic and the resiliency and the determination, and he saw promotions very early on as soon as he started in the industry.
He was very successful as soon as he came here, you know, being a foreman, one of the youngest foremen.
My grandfather met his wife Angela on the corner of St. Clair and Dufferin.
How he says it is that he just met her on the street basically randomly.
And at the time she was 16. And she was too young for him.
Was dating with a chaperone initially because her parents would not leave Angela alone with Carlo.
He had to keep showing how great of a man he was for my nonna. And then eventually her dad said yes.
They came from a humble beginning. They came from nothing. She was a cashier at their store and he was a carpenter.
Angela's an incredible woman. Wife, mother, friend.
She's really the rock that supports Carlo.
Every decision he makes, she's always right beside him, like cheering him on.
And she really sort of pushed him to make some of the big decisions that made him who he is today.
Carlo would be the first one to admit that he would not have been able to do any of this without Angela.
And she's just a remarkable woman.
So my nonno started Greenpark in the year of 1967.
They started off with one house, then they started off with 3 houses, then 27.
Carlo has had the vision of building entire communities with his trademark of quality and excellence.
And then all of a sudden it exploded to hundreds and then thousands of houses that they started building year after year.
Certainly being one of the largest home builders in all of Canada.
And when he's building something, he's always really focused on the family aspect. The vernacular that most people use, you know, units, oh, how many units have you building? He's always calling them houses and he's moving in families. Like, it's always been family oriented.
His thought in building has always been to give someone else a better life.
What he's been able to do is to be able to fulfill the hopes and dreams of thousands of people across the Greater Toronto area.
Next year, Greenpark will be celebrating 55 years. And also, we've taken Greenpark worldwide. So he also opened Greenpark in Rome, Greenpark Concezione, and he also opened Greenpark USA.
Carlo coming to this country really didn't speak English. And it's amazing how he built himself into the person that he is and the empire that he created.
He wants everyone to be as successful as he is. He loves sharing his wealth.
He is a generous guy. He's always been a generous guy.
He's always been about giving back to his family, to the community, to everything. That's what he's known for.
Every hospital that I've been to has a plaque with his name and Angela's name on it.
I first met Carlo Baldassarra in 1985. I needed funds to start a new program in Toronto, a heart transplant program. Carlo has always come to the plate when I asked him. As recently last year, I was running short in money for research, and I approached him again, and he made a large donation to our research fund.
I've asked Carlo many times to contribute to a number of charities, whether they were Jewish charities, hospitals. Never once did Carlo ever tell me that he wouldn't contribute, and he always did in a very generous way.
My grandfather is just so thankful about the opportunity he got from coming here with almost basically nothing.
He recognizes how fortunate he has been and the opportunities that have been afforded to him.
He got a lot from our society, so he's giving a lot back to it.
I think he thinks it's a sense of duty. It's his duty to give back.
Carlo has always had a very soft heart for Villa Charities.
He recognizes that they're providing services to seniors in the Italian community.
This is Villa Charities' 50th anniversary. It started as a way to provide services for the seniors in our community. We needed to have a place for our nonni, for our grandparents. We have seniors apartment buildings, and we have 3 of them comprising hundreds of seniors. We've become a community center that's open to the wider community, to people who might be interested in Italian cooking, who might be interested in Italian art. And everyone wants to be a little bit Italian, I think, I'm sure. We run camps at Columbus Center. We run daycare, so many different activities, whether it's mostly cultural, of course, educational, language, music, dance. We have an athletic center. We provide all of those services respecting our Italian culture with a huge eye to our Italian heritage. It's very important for people to be healthy in their communities, to have that connection in our community to that Italian culture and those Italian sensitivities. There is a Piazza Angela that acknowledges the donation that Angela made to Casa Abruzzo to acknowledge her heritage. Carlo and Angela have been great for Villa Charities. They've been substantial donors over time. They've always stepped up.
Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for your kindness.
I value our friendship very much.
I hate to say it because I think I'm right all the time. Carlo was always right.
I think he really wants us to really carry on his legacy. All the grandkids really look up to him as a role model and really all want to be as successful as him.
We want to impress him still and show what we can do and what we can bring to the business.
We always want to make him as well as my nonna both really, really proud.
I don't know what we would be if we didn't have the philanthropy of people like the Baldassarras.
I love Carlo Baldassarra. I love Angela Baldassarra because whenever they get involved in something, they bring it to fruition and they make sure that it's successful.
He also, I think, has demonstrated the awesome responsibility that when you come to Canada and you call Canada your home, you contribute to making that home a better place.